Hello everybody, my name is Harry, I'm the owner of Off-Roading Laos, and today we are going to be changing a spark plug. So I'll show you. This is the reason we're changing spark plugs. So if you have a look here, you can see she's a bit buggered. She's burnt out, old, and we just need to replace them. So this one here is the new one that we're going to replace with. I mean, look at that, you can just see the difference. A bit tricky, bear with me, this is my first video. So okay, and I'm going to go through it. We're going to be changing on this bike here. So this is a, let me turn the camera. So this here is a Honda 250L. She's a lovely bike. She's only done about 30,000 kilometers. Now I know that might sound like a lot, but it's actually, let's zoom out a little bit. It's actually not bad for a girl of this age. There's my doggies there. Look, you can see over there we got Tiger, Brownie, because you know it's brown. So what we're going to be doing is, if we come back round here, we're going to put her on the stand first, and then we've got to take off all of this fairing. And I've changed a few of these, so it's a bit tricky to get inside. So I might get the radiator off, because the thing is we've got to kind of, it's a bit tricky to show you here if I just get this out. We've got to really get inside there, take that off and get our ratchet down in the hole, and it's a bit of a bugger to get into. It's okay to get out, but then kind of torquing it up correctly with the torque wrench is a wee bit tricky, but we'll do it, we'll get it done. So let's get to it. Okay, so this is future Harry just jumping in, just telling you to get some, you should be wearing your PPE. Tried auto captioning it here, but didn't really want to do that, so just making some joke about wearing flip-flops. Haha, very funny. That's about it. Putting the bike on the stand, it just makes things a little easier. A little bit easier to get to, a little bit easier to access. There we go. Nice. Might not look steady on the video, but it is actually pretty steady, so you just have to trust me on that one. So now first what we do, actually I made quite a cool tool, so it's a magnet on the end of a string to get the spark plug out, but I'll show you that later. First things first is we get all of that. So here I'm just taking off the left hand side of the bodywork, just easier access. Just remember, when you take the top one off, there's always smaller, shorter than the rest of the bolts. So your top one is always just a touch shorter. Now then, that should come off nicely. As we're there, put them somewhere safe. I've been doing this years, so actually, look, now if I can show you a bit better here, it's just really awkward to get into. So I didn't do it last time. I just left all of this on, took this out, and I just sort of like, I usually power my way through it, but this pipe gets in the way, the radiator pipe. And I'll tell you what else also gets in the way, the switch inside there. I don't know if you can see that thing there. So the tools we're going to need for this are a long 16. So I'm going to level with everyone here. I've been repairing the bikes quite a long time, well, for about a year. I don't know all the names of stuff, because I just sort of, I got taught by someone, and I also kind of like learn as I go. So anyway, point is 16mm socket, like the long one, not the short one, because you need to get it all the way in, and the socket extension. Fit that in, and then we'll see how she goes. So turn it back. Now then, first things first, just check. Hello. So we're going to take the spark plug, this thing out. Makes life easy if you just kind of disconnect it. Now this is kind of where it gets tricky, because this kind of goes in and I can't get my big, if it was just a bit shorter it would make life easier, but I haven't got one. So we're going to have to plan around it a little bit. Now the question is, shall I take this off? I'll not take her off, we'll see what happens. So look, we get her, and you kind of got to get her up into there, drop it down. Make sure she's nice and slots in. There you go, boom, nice connection. She's a good one. Now what I'm going to do is as well, I'm actually going to turn on, I've got my air compressor. I'm going to turn that on in a moment. Because what I like to do is, I like to give it a blast once I've cracked it. I like to just give her a blast inside to just blow out all of the dust and crap that's inside. Okay. So now you can see here, right? This is where we've got her in. Need to get this little connector on. This little whatever it's called, don't really know. So this is kind of just me talking a load of rubbish. Just thought to speed it up for you, but kind of good to see because it's, you know, it's part of the process. Get one of these screwdrivers. They're just tough as nails. You know, they're rock hard. Use them to pry stuff open. Oh, you know what? I rarely use these actually for anything other than smashing, prying, twisting. I don't use it to screw. I don't even know. Is this a... No. So anyway, whatever. Yes, finger tight now. Finger loose even. Right. Hold on to your ears. We're going to give her a blast of see all that dust and crap that came out. You don't want any of that getting into the engine. You really do not. Just a wee bit more. About what I'm at it. Now, don't know if you can hear me. Not a great view for you there, is it? Sorry. But anyway, look. So we're going to finger loose. Now you got to be careful if you put this little, whatever that thing's called on, take that off because you'll not be able to get out the socket otherwise, right? I just do it by feel. There we go. Now, this is the tool I've created. So basically it's not really a tool, it's a magnet, a bit of string. Make sure that's tight because I don't want to lose that. So what I do is you've got to be careful. We drop it in, connection, and we pull her out. How cool is that? God, Benny, look at the state of that one. Gee whiz. Yeah, she's buggered. I mean, look, like I say, when you compare it to the new one, night and day, isn't it? You can even see. There's the camera. See the tip on that one compared to the nice beefy tip on that. Right, so anyway, we've done that. We can literally just drop this one in. So we just drop her down, get our socket, and we're going to finger tighten it up. Tighten it up by hand or hand tighten it. Feel it tightening up. Lovely. Now, this is kind of the tricky part because again, you want to torque it. The torque is 10 Newton meters, which actually isn't a lot. Okay, so far so good. We've got the old one out, which is absolutely buggered. Hey, look at the state of that. Jeez, boys. Put the new one in. All good. Get the torque wrench out. For the CRFs, it's about 10 Newton meters of force. I just do it slightly, like 10.5. Just, this is my opinion. Okay, so I'm just talking up here.
taking a bit of time to do it nicely, get her up to about 10 Newton meters, which is good.
Get a nice connection with her. Nice, there we go. She is nicely on there. So next thing is we'll start. Moment of truth. All good. Over here, going to put some oil on the chain. Alright, so there we go. Thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry I look a bit dishevelled today, but we've got a new spark plug in. Look. Anyway, peace.